All right. What's up, y'all? There we go. We should be able to be heard now. Good to see you. All right. Let's see. All right. What's up, y'all? Okay, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Just waiting for people to come in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I know I'm just now coming in. It's been crazy today. Oh, but because of the fact that it is Friday, for the lack of respect and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to be, what I'm saying, I'll allow for people to, come in and stuff like that. I didn't get a chance to share the page, but for some reason or another, they're saying to me up on Facebook on the business line says this user cannot create a live video, and I'm wondering why can I not create a live video? Maybe it's because of the I don't know. Who knows? But listen, we're here, y'all. What's going on? Just waiting for everybody to come in. And I know it's Friday. It's Friday. You feel what I'm saying? It is definitely Friday. And it's crazy because on Fridays things are just like going really, really crazy today. The train people are going crazy on the train. But listen, rather 0 people or 100 people, listen, let's get this thing started. All right, definitely, y'all. Well, I want to say welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast. We're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Our starting goals here to help 500 people bring their imagination into reality by way of work. And if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Donald Francis, and I'm happy to meet you. Saying with all, love, peace, gratitude, and respect. Yo, listen, we're also located right there on It's Life Podcast. We're helping people bring, make better decisions. And if you want to ever learn how to, get along with people much better, I promise you need to go there. Listen, if you're interested in entertainment, who doesn't love entertainment, right? Who doesn't love movies and short films and stuff like that? By the way, you want to go right here. It's All You TV. ITZALLYOU TV. Can I spell better? ITZALLYOU TV. If you can't catch us during the week, although it's Friday, you might want to know what's going on, during the rest of the week and catch us ever since like Tuesday. You didn't get a chance to see us Tuesday. You didn't get a chance to see us Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get a chance to see us yesterday. You can go right here. Channel 49 TV every Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm happy that you're here. Kettle, what's going on? I know we're a little late, but we are in the building. What's going on, y'all? If you can, Kettle, do me a favor, like and share your page. I see all of you who are in our email chat. What's up, y'all? Y'all coming in fast and rapidly. Whoa. And for some reason or another, I don't know what's going on with my business page. It said that everything is cool, but then all of a sudden it just now says, I'm just now finding out, I can't go live on the business page for some reason, but we'll find out. Listen, let me know what you're drinking today. I have coffee, and I am not going to promote the person who made this kind of coffee. So, but just know I got coffee, and I'm happy today. It is Friday, everybody. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday, and I'm happy. It's Friday. You see what I'm saying? I'm happy, although I'm at work. I want you all to understand that I'm happy because number one, Fridays are just a beautiful day, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the week, for those of you who have secular jobs, hopefully you're planning some time out this weekend for you, and to say, yo, listen, this part of this Saturday is gonna be for me. Listen, if you worked hard all week for other people, you ought to make sure that you take the time out, to take the the weekend off for you. Yeah, I'm really telling my age because I got my hat cocked to the side like this. That's that 70s stuff, y'all. What's going on? Willamette, what's going on? Gabby, good to see you. Y'all didn't miss nothing. We're just now coming in. I'm just so happy. I'm grateful to all of you. So listen, while other people are coming in, it's a part of my daily schedule that you all at least get a chance to see a quick sponsor by the name of Blade. They have what they call not Blade, I'm sorry. We got flashes, from our Real Block film community. Real quick, like and share your page, and we're gonna get right into the dialogue right after this.
Haven't you noticed the climate between cops and citizens? They think we're the problem.
I know, all right, I know.
We got Jay.
Tommy is a good cop. He's one of our own.
This is a direct response to all the pain we carry.
What did I do?
Well, since you don't remember, I'm gonna help you out.
Tommy, you didn't think he was gonna let him and his friend get away.
We just need to talk to him about a few things.
Find him!
What should be the last of your words?
Order in my courtroom now.
Absolutely. That was from our Blade, our Blade. That's from our Real Block film family. You know what I'm saying? They're coming out with a nice film called Flashes, you know, and so don't forget them. You know, they're also located right here on America New Network. You see what I'm saying? And they got that wonderful motion picture called Love that's out right about now. And when you do go on and you find the app, you know, America New Network, please go on there. Make sure that you look for this movie and make sure it looks like this with these two wonderful people that's up here. You see what I'm saying? And then you'll be able to see it. Okay. So don't forget, they're part of the America New Network now. And it's great. They're doing great things. They're doing wonderful things and awesome things. And I'm always there to, you know, to share them more. My boy Johnny Hall's on the line. Wow. I feel so special and honored. Sir, I want y'all to know that it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying, that, you know, we could support each other. And by the way, speaking about supporting each other, if you would like to promote, you know what I'm saying, your ad right here on our page, we're a new page on the come up, you see. And by the end of this year, we should be all the way up. And I'm just speaking that, you know. So listen, if you wanted to, you know, promote your album, promote your ad, promote your movie, promote your book, I would really, really love to be a part of that. All you got to do is go right there to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. Again, that's manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. And let's talk. All right. And let's get that going. I really want to promote what you are doing. And that's what it's all about. So today, y'all, listen, yesterday we talked about, you know, negative mental space, but today's part two. It got so good to me. I gotta admit, y'all. Clay Johnson on the line. What's up, bro? Big hug, boy. You know, it got so good to me to the point that I said, you know what, I want to do a part two. I need to do a part two to this. And so again, I wanted to talk about this. And I've been going around and I've been asking people, because our ideal audience, the who is our ideal audience. Who is that? They're people that used to be just like me right there, Red Hook area. And if you're from Brevoort, if you're from Pink Houses, if you're from any hood, you know the power of the lack of planning, the power of the lack of, you know, accountability, you know, the power of the lack of, not being any place on time, which is the reason why we bring this kind of content to you. You see what I'm saying? Because we want to make sure that we can give value to people that they could reference later on. You know, I like slow wins rather than have a big, quick, you know, entertainment something. And, you know, you have to now do a better video than that. Not talking down any of the video people, you know. But again, I want to be able to channel people. And so today I'm asking people, right, you know, what do you think our neighborhood, particularly Red Hook and all the other neighborhoods, because it's relevant, what do you think that we need? My boy Brooklyn Cakes on the line and Sookie, you on the line. Sookie, do me a favor, sis. I mean, if you could inbox me your email, that'd be great, because I have to have Sookie back on our show. But, you know, and Brooklyn Cakes, you all know about this. So again, I've been asking, what are one of the key elements or two key elements that you think that our, you know, Black community, you know what I'm saying, our Black America, our African-American brothers and sisters who've come up in our project area, because again, it's not the projects, it's the people. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care if you live in the Hamptons. You could take the people who are from our project area who knew nothing better than anything else and bring them to the Hamptons, and the Hamptons turn now into the projects, you know, because of mentality and because of the way that we think and the way that we feel and the way that we act and stuff like that. But again, not everybody is bad in our hoods. You know, it's our environment, it's situations that people are facing and stuff like that. And I want to bring love and encouragement and to share with people, listen, there are other options. You see what I'm saying? There are other ways, there are other options. So today we're talking about that negative mental space, part two. And how did it get there? And I had talked about, and I talked to everybody yesterday about environment and the importance of environment. By the way, I got a new trick, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, Johnny, please don't kill me. I got a new trick because I'm going to go back into the environment. I tried to make my own environment, watch this, by not only looking at you all, but allowing for you to also see me in real time behind the scenes. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to bring my other lens to be able to make the screen look better and all that other stuff. But yeah, you know, and so this is my coffee right here. This is what it looked like. People are like, what do you do? How does it look back there? So this is how it looks from behind the scenes. And I can turn around and take a look at you in real time. Bars. By the way, Johnny helps editing. So look, you know, making your own environment is something that's so important. In our environments, in our neighborhoods, it's important and imperative for us to create our environments. I remember using our illustration about, you know, Payless and how they went out of business, obviously, but they went to I think it was California, and they changed their name to some fancy name, you know, put the shoe inside of, you know, a fancy looking store, a $1995 shoe they sold for $600, $1,000, only because of its environment. You see what I'm saying? Of its environment. And so again, environment is everything. You know, if you're not strong-willed, if you don't come from a strong background family, a strong family that not only have mommy and daddy, or just have mommy or just have daddy, but a strong backbone community of those of them who want to treat you right. It takes a village to raise a child. You get what I'm saying? And I remember the days, I'm a 70s baby. I was just talking to Miss Tiff yesterday, and I had a good conversation with her, and she shared some good value, and I want her to be a part of the show today, but we're going to structure that. And even some of you know what I'm saying, Clay, I got to get you up here, bro. You have so much that you have to say, you know, called in, my boy Johnny Hall, but she has said something. She says, listen, I'm a 60s baby. I'm not too far, you know what I'm saying, in front of you. But she says, I remember the days where it took a village to raise a child. You know, if you did wrong and you weren't supposed to be doing right, and somebody on the block saw you and they knew that you were Anna Lou's son, or you were Johnny Mae's son, you know what I'm saying, or you were Lula's son, they're going to call you over there spanking you because they know you know better and they're old enough to be your mama, and we respected them as such. You know what I'm saying? That to the point that when they brought me to my mama, I knew it was time for me to have another beating. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody saw me doing something I wasn't supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? And so today, as you can see, the time have changed, y'all. The time have changed so much to the point that now you got, you know, mothers. And see, she said something. Oh man, she said something so authentic. I had been going down to do my research so I can bring you content from our own community. You feel what I'm saying? And she said, you know, Tiffany has said, she said, you know, Donald, I'm gonna tell you something. Back then in the 80s, and I'm sure Johnny, you could chime in and say some stuff if you want to. Back then in the 80s, we had people who were in the crack era. You feel what I'm saying? And she says some of these kids are descendants of those and didn't know anything about crack, but they know the feeling because they have been born with that in their system. You know what I'm saying? If mom had did it or dad had did it, whatever the case may be, you know. And so these are descendants of those particular individuals. Then we had younger people having babies because it became a style. You see what I'm saying? And we're talking about how we accumulated negative space. You see what I'm saying? Some of that stuff that you've accumulated have nothing to do with you. You know, some of it have, and some of it is not. You know, some of the origins have a lot to do with what happened before some of us were born. Some of the stuff that we've grown into. And of course, I can get biblical. Come on, preachers. Y'all know we can talk about we're born into the world of iniquity. You know, some of the specifics of the iniquity is Red Hook, Brevoort, you know what I'm saying, Pink Houses, you know what I'm saying, Brownsville, and some of the stuff that have taken place in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, that triggered some of the stuff that we do in the 90s and also in the 70s. Don't get it twisted. You know, again, there are a lot of stuff that have gone on. I realized that from the days now, I think about Mom and Pop Hall, you know, and we've all gone to the same church. They've watched me grow. They've, you know, God bless and rest their soul today. You know what I'm saying? We've all grown up and stuff like that under them. You see what I'm saying? And so they taught us what healthy families are about. They taught us about healthy families and what it is to be spanked and how to have parents who care about you enough to say, no, you can't stay out, you know, past 11 o'clock. You can't stay out past 12 o'clock. No, you can't hang with all of them and stuff like that. They loved, it was love. I was mad, but it was love. You feel what I'm saying? Can I put my hat to the side today? I feel like I'm talking about my people. So let me look at my, you know, again, you feel what I'm saying? I was loved, you know, and I didn't know what love was until I had kids of my own. You get what I'm saying? And again, I've learned also in my latter day, you feel what I'm saying? Although I'm not that old, you know, about earning some stuff, you know. Listen, if you want certain things, wash those dishes, mop that floor, you know what I'm saying, and all of that other stuff. Make sure you wash this, make sure you wash the floor, wash some of your own clothes even. You feel what I'm saying? Learning responsibility. Right now, my son will be, by the grace of God, on the 20th, my oldest son will be 17 years of age. You know what I'm saying? And my youngest son will be 14 years of age the following month. And then the same month, my birthday, but don't worry about my age. But at the end of the day, that's not the point. You know, I've learned to teach my sons value. They got their own bank accounts and stuff like that, how to save their own money. If you broke and you spent your money, guess what, champ? Until the next paid cycle, you're going to be struggling. And y'all got to get on the train. And y'all got to get on the bus. You feel what I'm saying? Again, it is good to share and prepare our kids today, now. 3 years ago, good, but the next best time now. You see what I'm saying? Share with them now. Teach them now how to be independent. You got what I'm saying? How to have their own. How to teach them about banking and how, what I'm saying, you save and how you get collateral and how you get equity and how all of this stuff, teach them. It's good because they're not going to teach you this in school. They teach you, go and work for somebody. But nobody ever sat and talked to us about having your own establishment. You being a CEO, you being an intern to somebody to have a specific focus to say, listen, I'm going to run my own, and to have ownership, not just of houses and cars, but how about your own business? And listen, let me just share with you this. And this is what I teach my sons, that when you're about to embark on getting your own job, secular jobs, let your secular job be your partner to your business that you're about to establish. I wish I've learned that. My godson online, what's up, baby boy? You know what I'm saying? Calvin McLean, good to see you. Again, embark on that. When you're embarking on something great, what I'm saying? It's good that we teach each other. So listen, I begin to ask, not only Mrs. Tiff, but I went to the hood and I spoke to my boy Trueborn. He's in a rap group and stuff. He's doing big things. I mean, working hard and stuff. I said, yo, bro, I want to ask you, what I'm saying? What do you think could be one of the key elements missing to our generation today, that if we don't straighten it out by today, what I'm saying, that maybe we're going to hit rock bottom? Again, people are already talking about AI. They're talking about all of this, artificial intelligence, how it's good to utilize them. I'm going to tell you something. One of the things that I've learned and I appreciate about the 80s and 70s is that we didn't have cell phones, although these are beautiful dreams. And by the way, we're watching each other too. I'm saying? Beautiful dreams. I mean, beautiful technology. Technology today have joined us together. I'm in the office, you where you are, and we're here together. Look at the power of technology. By the way, I want y'all to understand, if you tried to come in on the business line, I don't know what's going on with me on Facebook, but we're going to have to talk, So I'm glad that you're all here. Like and share your page. Let people know that we're here. Let them know that they can go on YouTube if they can't go through the business line. But listen, I've learned this, y'all. I've learned this. Technology is beautiful. But let me tell you the negative proportions about technology. It would allow for you to become dependent on it. And that's something I remember the days that you had to remember everybody's number. I had to remember Winthrop number, the Willamade number, Gabby number, Miss Beauty, I know who you are, your number, Johnny Hall number. And my mind was so much better then. Clay number, Sookie number, Brooklyn Cakes, Doc number. I had to learn, Carolyn, your number. We had to learn, Ralph, what's up? Nicole, what's up? Bryson, what's up? We had to learn everybody's number, and we remembered everybody's number. We walked around with quarters because we had pay phones. And if you had a beeper, you were balling because they were able to have some type of contact with you. Am I yelling? Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm passionate. You feel what I'm saying? And so I got a template. I got 4 templates I want to share with you. I remember those particular days. But now the only thing I know is to click the button. And if anybody asks me, what's Clay number? I don't know. Clay, what's Donald's number? I don't know. I just know my phone is gone and my whole life is gone. Can I tell you something? I got a secret to tell y'all. I still write stuff down manually. Even down to my bank account, my bank stubs, still write them down. Because if somebody, they kick the button over, they kick the wire out, I'm going to let you know how much money you owe me, champ. I'm going to let you know. Craig Young, what's up, big bro? Big bro, Kareem, oh, wow, King, what's up, Hendrix? So again, I want y'all to know that this is what it's all about. That we had these devices and they're wonderful, but we've become so dependent and times have changed. Watch this. Not only that, remember when you use the phone and you use the phone only to use it to make a call? Now we got our offices in here. We go across the country in here. We got our emails in here. We got our voicemails in here. Everything in here. You feel what I'm saying? Everything in here. And we've become dependent, And now watch this. And I'm going to tell you what happened because we're talking about developing a negative space, right? You can see anything. Just yesterday, I got so upset. And I'm going to tell you why. And that's the reason why, y'all, I don't scroll on Facebook. Because I remember the days when we were on watch TV. TV used to go off at about at least 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Somebody put in the description if y'all know what time it was. Some of y'all might not have been up. You know what I'm saying? I had the TV where you had to take the hanger and make it an antenna. I had the pliers so I can put it just in between the channel so I can get a clear view. It was black and white, But yo, I'm proud of where I come from. Don't be judging me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I remember when TV went off and then then you got that flag and that's it. Everything's over. It's off. It's finished. By the way, this is what I look like behind the scenes, y'all. It's off. It's finished. It's over. Finito. So at the end of the day, what happens? What happens? Now today, nothing shut off. And if an athlete got hurt, right, they were very, very mindful about what they would show on TV. I feel everybody who, according to the newscast, their bosses and all, need to be sued at what they showed us because of COVID. They put everybody in a panic attack. A panic attack, y'all. They put everybody in a panic attack and showed all the stuff. I'll never forget, they wouldn't go into nobody's operating room. More or less show anybody who's in intensive care out of respect. But today, you know what I'm saying? Because we got everybody putting selfies. Yo, what's up? I'm half dead, but what's up, y'all? Shout out to my mom. Like, come on, yo, get well. And the reason why I got upset yesterday is I'm having my coffee. And when I'm having my coffee and I'm looking at social media, I'm looking at TV, when I'm eating or I'm having something to drink, everything got to be pleasant. I need happy time. I don't want to look at no news where they talk about somebody dying, this and the other. So I'm scrolling up. And what happens, y'all? What happens? They showing somebody laying in a casket. I almost threw my coffee. I don't want to see that while I'm drinking. Like, yo, we got to be mindful of what we put up on social media. Respect the dead, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry, did I get tight? I'm gonna lose some of y'all. I'm sorry. What time is it? Have I gone over my way yet? You feel what I'm saying? Respect the dead, y'all. Respect the dead. But listen, real quick, I want to finish that. But I want you to know. I want to send this to you real quick. I want you to know. Please don't forget y'all Blade. You know what I'm saying? Fly the Future. You feel what I'm saying? If you're over at Hudson Yards, you know what I'm saying? They will take you around the way to show you what the area looked like, but they'll also get you to JFK, Newark Airport, you know what I'm saying, and LaGuardia Airport in just 5 minutes if you're 2 blocks away from Hudson Yards, which is particularly 11th Avenue, 30th Street, for a low cost of $195. That will go lower if you use your boy name right there, which is Donald F&F. F stands for Francis. They'll take $50 off your first flight. You feel what I'm saying? Don't forget Yolanda, our sister girl, you know what I'm saying, who have that wonderful play, Tales of a Grown Girl, but she's also having a manifestation and faith mocktail brunch. It's going to be right there on February 17th. Starts at 12 noon and it'll end at exactly 5 p.m. Go get you a ticket. You see what I'm saying? And listen, it's a great thing. Listen, I want to get right back into this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, one of the things that my boy Trueborn said that we lack, one of the key elements is this: self-respect. Now, if you agree about this, let me give me the thumbs up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Self-respect. This is some of the things that one of the key elements our today's sisters and brothers have lacked. You know what I'm saying? Our young people have lacked, and I'm going to tell you something. One of the things that I don't like is when you have a parent, who go and bend over backwards, so to speak, to make the money that they're making. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that their kid, their daughter, their son, grandkids, granddaughters are great and are good. You see what I'm saying? And you ask them to wash the dishes and they sucking their teeth and rolling their eyes. Yo, champ, I don't go for that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And see, back in the days, we used to knock people's teeth out. Today, they're telling you to talk to people. Also, it's called child abuse. It's child abuse if you have hatred for the child because, and from a man's standpoint, because you don't like his mother or her mother, and because he remind you of her, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to knock his teeth out. You want to knock her teeth out because of that. That's abuse. But if you love your child and you're teaching them self-respect and you're teaching them that to learn how to get, somewhere in life after you die and you can rest, you know what I'm saying? That's what you call discipline. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that a lot of times these kids, they lack self-respect. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. You can't give anything you don't have. If you have a child or a young person who can curse around somebody who can be old enough to be their grandmother, be their mother, be their father, be their grandfather, and they're talking all this stuff because they're around their friends, you know what I'm saying? They have lack of respect. And some of them, they do have respect, but it's because of influence. You see, that all of that negativity, it comes into them. And listen, can I tell you something? I got a secret to tell you. I love drill music. I don't like the lyrics. See the difference? Drill music versus the lyrics. You see what I'm saying? I even like the art of the dance. I think that that's so cool because I'm a musician, right? I don't promote negativity. But when I look at the culture behind it, which started in Chicago, you know, and because of gangs and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, I got an album. I'm independent. I'm not signed to anybody. I got money. And that was the deal too. They have money and stuff like that. And I'm not against, you know what I'm saying, them expressing each other, so expressing themselves to one another, or expressing to us what they feel and where they are. You know, if you go to It's Life Podcast, I have a video. It's called Now What? You know, because that's exactly what I talked about. And I spoke to, you know, people who are in that particular community. Okay, cool. You've expressed yourself, but now what? What's next? You're gonna go and shoot somebody? Because again, I wouldn't want to be a part of the culture. If I have to say something about you, you come back and you kill my cousin. I come back, kill you, the person who come, you know. And again, if you take a look at it, and it's not about music, it's about how we've accumulated this negative connotation in our mind, this negative space in our mind, and that's the reason why people are not giving it, because they don't have it themselves. You can't give what you don't have. And self-respect is the thing that we have to have first in order for us to give respect to each other. And then you got some people who don't know how to give respect, who have respect, but know how to handle somebody who don't have respect in order to give them respect, for them to accumulate the kind of respect that's needed for them to be able to give it to somebody else. You have to have a tremendous amount of patience. He says, listen, I think that this generation have lost self-respect. Back then, when we seen somebody who could have been our grandmother, even if we cussed, we stopped. Even if they smoked a cigarette, they stopped. If they were smoking a spliff, they stopped. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what if they were play fighting, they stopped. They stopped out of respect. You feel what I'm saying? And again, I'm not here to torture and knock down any of the young people, because I think that they're special. I think that they're beautiful. I think that, you know, a lot of times it's not their fault if they didn't have the type of upbringing that some of us had in order for them to obtain it, to be able to give it themselves. But, you know, when you become of a specific age, you know, you begin to learn, you know, what it is that you're supposed to do that's right. You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to learn the do's and the don'ts and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, I mean, really, honestly. And so watch this. Here's another bullet. Lack of independence. So we just talked about that. You feel what I'm saying? Lack of independence, you know? And I think that because of the lack, but because of lack of independence, everybody, you see what I'm saying? We get spoiled. You feel what I'm saying? You get spoiled. They get spoiled. And it becomes like as though that they're privileged. Like, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to be like this. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. You know, we're privileged, and you're so privileged that if we say no to you, now all of a sudden, it's, you know, now I'm the bad person. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the bad person, you know? So listen, y'all, I have, man, listen, I got a schedule in front of me, but I get so patient. I get so passionate because I love our people. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and I want to talk about, even though we have, you know, sometimes people have lack of respect or self-respect, you know, what is it to have respect is what I want to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? Right after this. Give me a second and be right there. Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Yo, we're already giving away gifts, and we're only a few subscribers in. The only thing you have to do is go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. One more time, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. After you do that, you'll type in giveaways and type in one of the topics that we talked about on our platform, and bam, it's over. Just like that. Back to the program.
Gonna hit the ground running. So listen, y'all, we do have giveaways. Listen, it's not $1 million, but we are a station that we'll try to give, you know what I'm saying, as much as we can. Go right there to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com and type in giveaways. When you type in giveaways, make sure, just like we said on the ad, make sure you type in what episode you've seen. All right, so that we'll know that you're at least watching us, you know, and you'll give us that type of, you know what I'm saying, that type of homage. You feel what I'm saying? So I really, really appreciate that. All right. And yeah, I love you and respect all of you, you know, and I appreciate you for even coming in. I want to say my cousin Gloria is on the line. Oh, my God. Much hugs and kisses, Gloria, to you. I'm saying, Phil, good to see you. Tashawn, what's up, my dude? Wow, Simone, what's up? Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? My Adele Parker Brown is on the line. Sherry Davis, hey, what's going on? So listen, y'all, you know, so let's talk about this real quick. We talk about self-respect. What does it take to give respect? What are some of the elements we need to have to be able to give respect? And number one, you want to talk about active listening. I got this right here. I had looked that up on AI, and I wanted to try this. I don't like to try AI too much. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to do this too much, but because I don't want to become dependent, But it talked about how we have what they call active listening. Active listening is something that's very, very important. Not only, it personally, but in relationships, friendships, any type of ships. It's good that you have active listening. Give people your undivided attention. Let them know, listen, I respect you. I respect what you're saying. Even if I disagree with you, I respect what you're saying. And I understand your point of views. You get what I'm saying? Use polite language. That's another thing I have under here. Use polite language, address people properly, know how to understand, use the proper words like please and thank you, and so again, you don't ever want to, I oftentimes like to talk about how if they want you to be a part of their life, if you want somebody a part of your life, you want a good relationship. Can I tell you one of the secret hacks to finding a good relationship and to peep out a person's mannerisms right away? Take them to dinner. That's how you know. Take them out to dinner and see exactly how they perform when they eat dinner. And that will tell you and show you how much of a person they are and how much of a person they are concerned to be considerate, how they're considerate toward other people, how they are thinking about other people, how they are about the other person. Because see, some people don't understand that when you have table manners and you take somebody out to dinner, take somebody to eat, they should know, wait a minute, hold on. I'm not going to sit down until you sit down. You're the host. This is not your restaurant, but you invited me. You feel what I'm saying? You'll know, because see, when you eat and you take a person out to dinner, will show how selfless they are, and that is, for gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you something. That's another thing too. Let's get rid of this simp stuff. Because if you start to talk about this simp stuff, none of y'all going to be married. None of us going to have healthy relationships. Forget kids. Forget a healthy friendship. Forget a healthy anything. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they pulled their chair out. You know what I'm saying? They pulled my chair out for me, took my coat. Oh, he's simping on me. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. I know I'm boisterous today, and I know that this is a friendly or kid-friendly, station and stuff like that. But listen, y'all, the truth is the truth, and I want our people to be so much better. Table manners will teach you everything. How he pulled the chair out from you, how you take your coat, take your jacket. You know what I'm saying? How he pushed the chair up under you. How he or she, also, they sit down and watch this. Here's where both of you come into play. That when you sit down, you'll know how to read the table. You see what I'm saying? Know how to take the utensils. And I want to show you from behind me. Take the utensils, right? Here we are. And start. Take a look at this. If this right here is my plate, right? And this is a utensil, which is my phone, and this is a utensil. And then we got my remote control, that's my utensil, right? Listen, anytime that you have utensils and this your plate, you start from the outside in. That's what you do, because the outside plates, I'm gonna look at you, the outside utensils are for your salads or for your soup. After you get that out the way, you know what I'm saying? It's for, maybe something else that you got. And then when you get all the way, watch this, to the utensils that's at the plate, it's time for you to eat dinner. You get what I'm saying? No elbows on the table. You see what I'm saying? Don't smack your food. If you're going to have conversation, take small, bites so that you can converse. By the way, the word is not conversate. It's called converse. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you converse with people. If you know that we're going to have a dialogue, like for me, I know how to take small sips in between. You want to know why? Because I know that I'm going to be talking and I'm going to be utilizing my voice. You see what I'm saying? Again, no elbows on the table, eye contact with each other. You feel me saying? Knowing exactly how to hold your glass. And watch this. Here's something else. And I'm talking about self-respect, right? Watch this, y'all. Look behind the scenes real quick. Let's say, for example, I'll tear a sheet out of my page right here, right? I hope this is good for everybody today. Let's say this is the plate right here. I wish I had an overhead camera. Johnny, you're going to have to help me out with this, right? Right? And let's say you have food that's on your plate, right? And let's say you've been eating with your fork and stuff like that. Let me tell you what you do if you got to go to the restroom. It's good that you take a napkin and cover your utensil before you walk away to go to the restroom. Why do you do that? Because you don't want nobody to see any excess of food that's on your fork while they're eating. Whew. Yo, y'all need to join my class and let's put this together. This the cake method. It's going to help everybody be, I mean, really, you know what I'm saying? And see, that's why I'm not sarcastic, but I'm showing you, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm wearing my hat backwards to show you where I'm from. But listen, I'm talking to y'all. I want to be comfortable, want to be cool. There's a time and place for everything is what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? When you take, you know what I'm saying, some of you, when you get the napkin, you know, that nice fabric nap, you put it on your, so that you won't, put it on your lap so that you won't, you know, have any food fall on your clothes and stuff like that. We have to know exactly some of these things to do, because when people see how you eat and how mindful you are, no smacking your food at the table. Why are you smacking your food? You say, don't talk with food in your mouth. You feel what I'm saying? All of this stuff is the stuff that will display this one thing right here, self-respect. And when you have self-respect, you have respect to give. You cannot give anything you don't have. You see what I'm saying? And if you have the lack thereof, will cause you to have that negative mental space in your mind. And so many things, listen, so many things can be the cause. When somebody hurt your feelings and somebody says something bad about you, you see what I'm saying? Somebody teased you when you were young, you had the bigger nose and you were too short. Your head looked like a microphone because your body was big and your head was small. But then when you become older and you become confident and you understand that everybody have an opinion, they only have an opinion that is subjective to where they come from. You know, I've come around the days, my boy Kamal's on the line. We've come around the days where, you know, you got a new outfit and stuff like that. It's not Easter. You see what I'm saying? You know, but then you can see that one person that just don't like the fact that you're killing them, right? And got something negative to say about your outfit that you have on because they are upset and they're tight. You ever seen somebody try to do something great? They try to do something nice, try to do something positive that everybody else could benefit from. But then you got somebody who's like, oh, I wouldn't do it that way. But you didn't even ask them. I didn't ask you your opinion. I don't like to do it that way. I don't think that way is okay. Cool. You are one person on the globe. Upon trillions of other people, somebody does it this way. Somebody appreciate this. You see what I'm saying? Somebody appreciate what you do. That's why, listen, you could never, ever talk yourself down and tell people, you know, and allow for people to change, you know what I'm saying, your narrative and change who you are and talk you out of the greatness that you're about to pursue, no matter where you start. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let nobody talk you out of that, because you got trillions of people you got a percentage of people on this globe that want to hear you. And the reason they want to hear you is because you have something to say in a way that nobody could express it except you. You know what I'm saying? In a way that nobody can express it except you. But we can't keep, listen, and we have to take negative thinking, you know? So many people, I hear so many people, y'all, who are so negative, y'all. So negative about, yeah, okay, let's go on a roller coaster. Yeah, but that thing come down. You know, when they lose, the screws might come off and this, that, and the other. Yo, champ, go home. Go home, you know? Well, let's go to somebody invited us to their reception. All right, cool, that's good. Yeah, but I would have rather they served the chicken. It should have been more seasoned. Guess what? It's not the bride and the groom fault. They didn't cook the food. Again, we just got to come out of negativity. I got upset with, you know, the majority of the people in our neighborhood we call Red Hook. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. And I don't mean everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean anybody specific. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because just like they're fixing up Red Hook right now, I looked at the end result. We saw the map and the end result of how it's going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? When they get finished, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. And I said to myself, we can fix up the buildings. We can fix up the benches. We can fix up the pavement, all we want. But if the mentality of the people don't change, it's still the same place dressed up. You see what I'm saying? And it's sad that we got people who will give you good stuff and give us good stuff, rather you're in Pink Houses or Brevoort or Brownsville, you know what I'm saying, or Fort Greene, no matter where you're from, no matter what city or state you're from. Every state, I've learned after looking at hood vlogs, got a hood. Even Tokyo got a hood. I ain't going out there. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But listen, y'all, real quick, I got to go back and give you one more quick commercial, but this one's by way of word of mouth. Listen, I want y'all to understand, celebrate, and I want you to go and look up MRP's spring water. It is a natural spring water that's so good and so tasty and different. It said it's very distinguished water that when you taste it, you can actually taste the spring in the water. Low calorie, you know what I'm saying? No any preservatives in it. Go get you a bottle. All you got to do is go right there to www.mreedproductions.com. www.mreedproductions.com and go get you a bottle. I don't know what you're sitting there for. It's a wonderful, spring water. And I'm glad because it is what you call Black owned. You got what I'm saying? And I'm so proud of my boy, Marlon. M starts for, it really stands for Marlon. His last name is Reed. And he not only have his own water, but he has his shades. He has his own hats. He has his own merch. He does cinematography. He does boom guy with the he's an audio dude. He is doing everything. And I'm gonna tell you something. I really appreciate the stuff that he's doing along with our family Real Block, film, who we just talked about a few minutes ago. And I wanted to say also, I'm so proud of my boy Kamal, Kamal Williams. I'm going to give you a whole Prom is his name, really. Now I know his dad is an awesome, amazing guy. And I mean, really, he talked to me all the time. And he also have merch. And we have a lot of people who are on the line who are entrepreneurs doing a lot of things. And once you look at my boy, Jonathan Hall, who have his own podcast is coming out, listen, all of you men, who have been divorced before or been single, all just calling on men, and all of our culture and what it's supposed to be, you're going to learn some good stuff off of that. And I'm going to tell you that it remain nameless until they release it out, we're going to do that. So listen, let's get back into this content really, because I don't have that much time. So again, it's about self-respect. Self-respect, that when you get self-respect, what do? When you talk to somebody, you got eye contact, your body language, you're open-minded to what they're saying. You're empathetic at the same time. You're keeping respect will also have you to keep your promise. Woof, ouch. Because a lot of us break promises, including myself. Well, I try not to use that word promise. I like to say, I'll see. You see what I'm saying? Because again, I know that there's so much on the brain, that to the point that we've become so reliant on these particular gadgets that I'm like, what am I supposed to do next? You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, listen, self-respect is something that you have to develop in order for you to give it. Listen, the lack of independence is something that's something we will all mess up in a lack of independence. Sometimes if there's certain things you don't know, if you don't know, just ask around. I didn't know about certain things and how to work certain gadgets and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm not going to allow for anything that I'm pursuing, to allow for anybody to put some negative thing in the space of my vulnerability and the things that I'm trying to, to learn. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow for anybody to talk you out of the stuff that that you want to do. Just because they don't do it, it means that they're not there yet, champ. And they're only one person. Well, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Okay, God, fine. That's why you're not me, because you wouldn't do it. You feel what I'm saying? You're not being mean or sarcastic, but I just don't, timing is everything, and I think that we ought to give people enough time to develop before we give a particular, opinion, except the fact that they ask. That's another thing about self-care and self-respect. But at the same time, I know that most of us say, well, I don't want my sister, my brother to fail, so I want to just guide them. Okay, we're lightly suggested. You feel what I'm saying? Self-respect is a wonderful thing. Respect personal space. That's what it is to have respect and to be independent. You see what I'm saying? When you have independence, you'll know I'm going to take care of what I have to take care of and be responsible in that matter. If I say I'm going to do some things, I'm going to make a decision, action, feeling. I'm not going to wait for my feelings to say, okay, we could do it today. I'm saying, listen, because if you go on your feelings, you're going to always have that negative space. What is that negative space? The negative space of people who say, I can't do it. Well, what if it fails? Maybe I need to be overzealous. Maybe I need to overly prepare, before I step out. India Arie said, life is like a shell. You got to break the shell and come up out of it. Life is meant to hurt, but life can also heal. You don't lose, you learn. You know what I'm saying? You don't lose, you learn. And that's what it's all about. It's all about learning, and enjoying the process thereof. You got what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Listen, here's another thing too. Here's something that's big. We lack love. We lack love. We lack love. And I'm going to tell you something. I get a little sensitive when I hear this. I got to admit that. I get it touched me sometimes because we got people who really, 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 really lack love. I try my best. One of the things, and I'm glad that my cousin's on the line, one of the things that I've learned about my mom, Annie Francis, my auntie, Aunt Nee, I've learned from my Uncle Willie. You know, we've all learned they are the egg yolk. And my auntie still here by the grace of God, thank God, who's the egg yolk, you know what I'm saying, to our family and the foundation to our family. And one of the things that they've taught us, you know, is to, like, you know, we used to have what they call Thanksgiving at each other's house. And I'm sure that some of you do the same thing, you know. And I discovered real love when we would go to Debbie house, we would go to Gloria house in Jersey. We have it at our Aunt Nee house. And sometimes we'll host even at our house and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so what we'll do sometimes, we'll do a grab bag, you know, to see whose names we pick, to know, you know, who we're going to get a gift for Christmas. And the biggest, you know, Christmas gift that we've ever given each other was love. We always had that. Always had love. Always have love for each other. No matter, even if we didn't talk to each other for a long time, we always had that same bond of love. No animosity. We've learned that, y'all. We've learned that kind of respect, to appreciate each other. You know what I'm saying? And to joke around with each other in a love way. You feel what I'm saying? Not in a joking way where, you know, it's halfway true. And you know what I'm saying? You know, we trying to hurt each other, understand each other, and try to send innuendos. Nah, we love each other genuinely. And our meals that we cook were so delicious because of the kind of love that we have. I don't know if anybody understand that, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But can I tell you something? This is the stuff that we lack today with this community and our kids today. We lack love. And if we're going to discipline them, we need to discipline them in love. Don't discipline them in hatred. I hate when y'all do this. I hate when somebody say, I don't care, and somebody use the word hate, run from them. They're dangerous. That means that they'll do something to you because they'll do something also to themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And real love will tell you the truth. Real love will hurt your feelings in love and say, I'm still a friend. I'm here. You see what I'm saying? Love that's not real will push love away when love tells the truth. You see what I'm saying? And watch this. Love will relay the truth in a way where it's tasteful. Because you got some people who got so much hatred. They got so much hate. You know what I'm saying? They want to see a reaction out of you by telling you certain things. I sometimes, I'm very, very leery of friends who tell me stuff that have nothing to do with productivity. Because see, what you say sometimes can cause a negative development in somebody else's mind. And you are the one who's been used to do it and don't even know it. I had a friend who said, I say certain things to people because I want a reaction from them. And I want to see the reaction from them. You see what I'm saying? I wish I could have showed y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know? And so sometimes I do this because I want people to understand this is how it looks. and some people, they do that. And plus I do that so that I can just break up the monotony. You see me, you know, just face value, just to change it up sometime. And some people do stuff like this because they want a reaction out of people, because they want to see drama. That's another thing I've learned in our neighborhoods. So many people, they gravitate to drama. Some people watch soap operas because they don't want to be in drama, but they like to see everybody else's drama. And it's the reason why social media and people have gone sky high on views and subscribers, because people are now talking about P. Diddy, and they talk about Bishop Jakes, and they talk about this person, Saraji, and all this other stuff, Color Purple, and and all this other stuff. People want to know, right? They want to hear about all of this stuff. But can I tell you what they don't want to? They don't want to hear about the solution and how we can all come together and make this better, so that we can look better as a people. And then don't get it twisted. There's some people who've made their bed for themselves and it's been revealed. That's on them. But then, all right, after it's been revealed, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue to knock them down? I look at people like Bill Cosby, and I look at people like R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I look at people, you know what I'm saying? And they try to destroy what was so great about them. You feel what I'm saying? You know? Just like back in the days. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Dave, I went overboard, but look, look, just like back in the days, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? When they wouldn't show specific things that look graphic when people had gotten hurt and wouldn't go in the ICU and wouldn't go into the emergency room with no camera. It's the same way with us and some of the shortcomings we have. They oftentimes talk about the church. Oh, the church need to change some of their tradition. Oh, the mosque need to change some of their tradition. The Jewish people, can I tell you something? The world need to change some of their tradition by trying not to show people stuff and putting people on blast and uncovering them and having an opinion. Because watch this, I promise nobody on the line and outside the line is perfect. You know what I'm saying? If somebody would go into your front door and under your blankets, somebody can say something. and in your household, somebody can say something about it and mistake it and misconstrue it for something else that it's not. All I'm saying, everybody, is that this is the stuff that will cause negativity inside of people, inside of people, what you say eventually will be the thing that you become if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? What you become will be the thing that you start to do if you're not careful. And what you do will now become your own identity. And if you know how people mess up, and if you know that people have messed up, if you know what it is to mess up, then you can have compassion and empathy on people who messed up. And if you haven't messed up, you don't have that to give. You can only give what you have. Yo, if this is good, somebody tell me something. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, real quick. One of the things that I love today is that, and I'm sorry, y'all, for those of you who tried to come into the business line again. It's not, I don't know what's going on with Facebook and StreamYard, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to the business page. But it's saying to me, it was saying that I can't go live there when I have gone live. I don't know what's going on. But listen, I want to give a shout out to all of you today, for coming online. If I'm saying something, I'm saying, let me know. My boy Trueborn has said these are the things that we lack. Self-respect, I'm saying, the lack of independence, I'm saying, and love, Want to give a shout out to my boy, I'm saying, Winthrop Ketta again, William Martin. I'm sounding low now, right? I'm at a place. Gabby, good to see you again. I'm saying, Miss Beauty, good to see you. You know who you are. Johnny Hall, Clay Johnson, I appreciate you, man. I love you, bro. I love all of you who probably I've called. Sookie, what's going on? I'm saying, Brooklyn Cakes, what's up, boy? I'm saying, Carolyn McLean. I'm saying, my godson on the line, Bryson. I'm saying, Nicole Harris, what's going on? Ralph Ferguson, good to see you, bro. King, what's up, boy? I'm saying, Gregory Young, my big brother. I'm saying, Simone Mack, good to see you. It's always good to see you, my sis. I love you. You know that. I'm saying, Tyshawn, what's up, boy? I'm saying, my boy, and Phil Santiago, good to see you. Gloria Martin, my cousin, my mother-in-law on the line. Y'all all know who she is, Sherry Davis. I'm saying, Sabu, good to see you. Kamal Williams, Dave Quinones. I'm saying, Eric, what's up, my dude? Wow, Eric Parker, good to see you. I'm saying, Sharice, good to see you. Twin, glad to see all of you with much love and respect. I'm glad that you're here. Let me just say, I need to land the plane real soon, but I wanted to say that it's amazing to me, I'm saying, that we oftentimes say that we have to learn how to stick together. A lot of us have a lot of grudges that we got to let go of. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm so adamant on people not going into 24, I'm saying, with 23 stuff and 22 stuff. We talk about new me, new year, new this. Can I tell you something? The first new you is forgiveness. That's the first new you. The first new you have to learn forgiveness. Number one, to forgive yourself. That's the first new you. You feel what I'm saying? The second new you is to learn how to forgive people who've hurt you and have done you wrong, right? The third new you is to go back and apologize for the stuff that you have done that was wrong. And even if they don't forgive you, guess what? Because you've apologized, it's no longer on you. You feel what I'm saying? This is the stuff that will get negativity out of your mind. The reason why we have people who got negativity in their mind is because of the fact that it's the stuff that you don't like about a particular individual. You didn't say nothing to them about. That when they see you, you can't look them in their face. Because, the eye is the key to the soul. And the eye will tell you everything that's going on in a person's spirit. And I'm not preaching. I'm just saying, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? If you know that there's a wall that's in between you and the person, you're not going to be able to look them into the eye. You're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to look them in their eyes. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Simply because of the fact that there is something that have not been resolved. You feel what I'm saying? And it's resolved when you say, listen, I want to just address the elephant in the room. I love you. And I want to tell you, I am sorry for, and acknowledge what it is, because that's an effective apology. That's the stuff that will get negativity out of your life. No matter who does wrong around you, if you're good here, right? Here, negativity can't get in you. You say, thank you for your opinion, and thank you for your rebuttal, and thank you for your criticism. But you know how to divide the vitamins. You know your no. What is your no? When people say, I don't think you should do that, that's a no for me. N-O? Know your no. K-N-O-W. Okay, cool. It's a no for you, but I still know. That ain't going to stop me from pursuing them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm stubborn in that area. Listen, I know what I know, and I'll yes you to death. Okay, but you'll see me on them all. You feel me? Why? Because I don't like people who try to be joy killers, dream killers, vision killers. I'm saying? You see a good thing, we ought to support each other. You know? Last thing, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I'm gonna tell you how psychologically messed up a lot of people can be in this world. And it's like this. Let's say, for example, you had beef with somebody you grew up with. You never really squashed it, but you all grew up and you became adults. You're more mature about what y'all used to beef about, right? Go to a restaurant, you sit down, and you eat the food. The food is superb. I'm always on food, right, Mom? The food is superb. It's divine. It's delicious. You sitting at the table, you got your you got your drink and stuff like that, your knife and fork. We already went through that. And all of a sudden, you found out that the chef was the person you had beef with all your life. Now, before that, you were like, the food is good. Yo, this is slamming. Yo, this was up. Oh, it's lit. I'm coming back. So you found out that person worked in the kitchen. Nobody poisoned you. They don't even know that you were even out there. But they're the ones who cooked the food. They became a chef and went to culinary and all that other stuff. Culinaire. And now you're like, the food was all right. Oh, I could have did better. You know, it's okay. Now your whole perspective have changed because of the who. Psychologically, this is the kind of people we're facing today. We have the ability to make right wrong and wrong right. We can turn around and make right right and wrong wrong and work together. You get what I'm saying? And do this together to see each other win. You know, if you don't like a person, but they're doing something that's nice that everybody appreciates, you know that you can acknowledge it for being nice. Why not acknowledge it for being nice, even if you didn't like the person? I don't support the person and what they do because I don't like them, but that's nice. It's okay to say it's nice. It's okay. It costs you nothing, y'all. Yo, listen, y'all. I got to land a plane. Really honest, it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to say, yo, listen, that is nice. You ain't got to tell them, but no, yo, that's fire. I ain't gonna fire. Respect. We have to, give love and talk to the individuals, talk to our young people. You see what I'm saying? Teach them table manners, teach them, and some people don't want to learn nothing because they got so much money. But can I tell you something? After a while, they'll learn that even with money, it's lonely at the top. Even with fame, people think that money is their way out. Nah. Can I tell you what success is? I'm gonna tell you what success isn't. I got 1 more minute. Success isn't me making it to the top, wherever the top is, but I lost my family, lost my friends, lost loved ones, and don't speak to nobody no more. It's not what success is. When you have the people necessary in your life. While you make it to wherever your top is, be successful and be happy. Yo, listen, this is your boy Donald Francis, y'all. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, y'all. Please do me a favor. Just leave a comment. If you can, help me to get to my 200 subscriber mark over on YouTube. Go to Manifested Thoughts Podcast and then go right there and just press the smash the subscribe button and the like button. All right, y'all. It's your boy Donald Francis, y'all. And until next week, I'll see you on Monday. We're not on the weekends. All right. It's your boy Donald Francis. I love each and every one of y'all. You're saying this is the station that helps you to bring your ideas and your dreams into reality. Until Monday, y'all. Peace. I love you.